And it goes a little something like.
You are summer and after I'll keep you are summer and after.
What's up, bro?
What up? What up,
How you
everyone?
doing? How's everybody doing today?
How you
I'm
guys
good
doing?
today. Doing well, man.
What's good, bro? How you? That's my quick English. How you?
I'm doing good, man. You know, just lots of homework and stuff like that. Today is what Sonam would like to say, juicy topic.
Juicy.
That's what I'm be saying juicy like 3 times for the past podcast. I'm like, damn, my guy. Man,
Really?
everything is juicy, bro.
It is juicy.
Everything is juicy with you. You make me laugh, bro. But yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, welcome to the DUMO podcast, where don't you miss out. And on top of that, we just want to announce that our DUMO Clips are up. So
Yes,
check out our DUMO Clips YouTube channel, where we instill a lot of the clips that we have on our original podcast. We leave it aside for that. So if you guys want to watch shorter clips, because this is too long, go ahead and check that out. By the way, what's the time? 12:43. Let's go.
Yeah, so DUMO Clips is out. You already know. And today we are going to be talking about finance. I got the simplest way you can start saving and investing. And this is the formula that I use.
Okay.
And I wrote down, like, what did I do to make me a better person that knows how to manage money and start making money, you know?
Okay, yeah, because a lot of us, I think, need that. Like, personally,
Oh, of course.
I personally need that. So, like, give us some of your thoughts and some of your philosophies.
We're going straight into it.
Yeah, we're going straight
Man,
into it.
I wanted to talk about something else.
Oh, in the beginning? All right, go ahead. Do you, bro?
I just want to get this out the way. Yo,
Uh-huh.
I want to tell a story what happened yesterday. Okay, so yesterday I went out for a run, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the funniest thing I've seen. So I was in Elmer's Hospital, right?
Uh-huh.
I went up, I was near, like, the Chase. And what I saw was, like, some dude was crying. Crying. Like, I guess something like someone passed or because he was by the hospital. Like, something happened.
Yeah.
And there was, like, a lady like, like, telling him, I don't know if his girlfriend or his mom or sister, like, it was like, oh, it's okay. And then the funniest thing was, there's the baddest girl I've seen.
Yeah.
She was wearing, like, a one-piece dress.
Okay.
Nice ass, nice body. This
Uh-huh.
dude, deadass stopped crying and looked
At
5
the lady?
seconds.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at the lady. I don't know, yo, this girl is bad.
She's
And I
bad.
looked at him, he just stopped crying, and then he just turned away. He started crying again.
The power of women, man. The power of y'all females to just
Yeah.
make up our days.
I started laughing. I'm like, this is the weirdest thing I've seen.
In front of Elmer's Hospital?
Yeah.
When was this? Yesterday?
Yesterday,
At what
yeah.
time?
I went to the run at 7:30, 7:38.
All right. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's good, man.
That thing was funny.
Yeah.
I started laughing.
All right,
I gotta get
Get that out the way. I got a story then too. So yesterday I was playing ball with. I'm gonna speak to you guys about the power of positivity and like reinforcing somebody. So yesterday I was playing ball, and when I was playing ball yesterday, I was teamed up with like some youngins, like a little kid. You know, I played like one game beforehand, and then my second and third game I was playing with this young kid. So this kid has an older brother. So I noticed that the older brother was like bullying the young kid. And I'm just like, damn, in my head, I'm like, why is he bullying the young kid? Because he missed his first like 2-3 shots. So then I was just like, I went up to the little kid because he was in my team. It was like 4v4. So I went up to him and I was like, yo, bro, like, listen, just stay calm, stay collect, and just focus on making the ball go inside the hoop. Forget about everybody else. Forget about your brother. Just play the game of basketball. And so I reinforced that positivity towards him. And lo and behold, this kid was chucking threes. And mind you, this kid is like 5'2", 5'1". He was short, you know?
Yeah.
Think about it, like 5'2", 5'1". He was a kid. He was like 12 years old, you know, a young kid. And his older brother probably was like 5'4", like a little taller than him. So I was like with the older brother, I was like, yo, go guard your little brother, bro. He's making buckets on you. No lie, I kid you not. He probably like scored about like 11, 12 points out of a game of 21.
Wow.
I just kept feeding the kid the ball.
Wow.
And I just kept telling him every time he made a shot, I was like, good job. You missed? It's all good. Let's get on to the next one.
Yeah,
Positivity,
that's good. Yeah,
bro.
that's
I just
good.
kept feeding him that because, you know, like when kids at a young age, when they sulk, when they're like, oh man, I missed, you know, like that's what, like that tends to repeat again, like, and it'll keep on missing. So
Yeah.
I just reinforced, I was like, yo, just stay positive, keep on going. Lo and
That's
behold,
good.
I played again. So we played 3 games with the kid. And afterwards, I played with his brother, and I was facing against him. I lost.
Wow.
with his older brother. I was like, bro, you trash, bro. But anyways, that was the story for my take. Yeah. So it
Wow.
was funny.
That's good though. Positive.
Yeah, I was
you
just
always gotta
reinforcing.
talk yourself up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was helping the kid out. So that being said, Sonny over here is trying to go run a marathon. How's
Yeah.
that like?
Oh man, yo, this training program is tough. Today
Uh-huh.
was one of the hardest run I did. They made me because I'm following NRC's a Nike Run Club.
Okay.
So it was a guided run. So he's in your ear. So he tells like, hey, like run. You got a minute left. He says stop. It's good if you want to learn how to run. Like follow this thing. I like this guy in my ear. Like the hardest run was like
Yo, pause.
it was
Like
a
this guy in my
one.
ear.
It was like a 1 minute run,
Yeah.
like a 5K like pace that I was doing.
Uh-huh.
Then after that, 1 minute break and a 1 minute run, 1 minute break. He was like, "Oh, 8 sets," and he lied to me. I went all up to 10. So he played with you. He's like, "You got 3 more." He's like, "No, you don't. You think you got 3 more? You got 1 more." And they kept on saying 1 more, and then at the end it was like 10. I'm like, bro, he made me
Oh,
push myself.
wow.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, this thing is good.
Okay, on our seat, Nike
Yeah.
Run Club, you could just download it at the App
Yeah.
Store. Oh, wow, that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
That's
it's good.
fire,
It's
fire.
crazy. Well, hardest run today, and then I was
Oh,
like,
yeah?
you know what? I have to push myself, so I did like calisthenics.
Do you feel like you've improved?
Oh
Like,
yeah, man, my stamina is.
You running now?
Yeah. This Tuesday I have to do a 5K. Next Tuesday.
What's a 5K? I never
A
understood.
5K is like a 5K run is like, I think like 3.9 miles straight. It's light. 5K run is light, but it's
Okay.
not good to do it every single day. You should do like once a week.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
5K, and then I think November, since I can't do the marathon, the
Yeah.
November date is gonna be where I hit 13 miles. So I'm trying to run 13 miles straight. Just by
Oh.
myself though.
That's a half marathon or
Half a marathon.
that's half marathon?
So I'm gonna do a half a marathon like November or September, maybe earlier, because I feel like I could do earlier.
And a full marathon is
26 miles.
26 miles.
Shit is crazy.
In kilometers, that's what, like 100 kilometers?
I don't know. I don't know about kilometers.
Yeah, because I'm like, what? If it's like 5K, 10K, I'm like thinking like, oh, okay. All right, anyways. But besides that, today is going to be talking about finance and investment advice, saving money. And my boy Sonam got the inside scoop on how he did so. So, Sonny, by all means, give us the inside scoop, bro.
All right. So, yo, this is the simplest way. Like, I wrote down a whole note. Like, this is the simplest formula you could do to start saving money and start investing. Because
Okay.
if you're not saving money and you're not investing at all, you're losing in life.
Okay.
That's it. If you live in paycheck to paycheck and you're not really like doing nothing for your future, then you're losing.
Yeah.
I could care like you're a man or a woman, you're losing regardless. So, number one thing, the simplest formula. Number one is pay off all your debts.
Mhm.
That's what I did. Credit card debts. I was like, yeah, I probably had like
Miscellaneous.
3,000, but it wasn't a lot.
Mhm.
You know, that's like probably like 5-6% of my credit. You know,
Yeah.
and then you gotta know how much you can spend in your credit, right? You
Mhm.
gotta know, like maybe like I say like 5-10%. But number one is pay off your debts. Credit card, if you have like a student loan or
Okay.
like what kind of thing? Like a student loan or like something huge, like 100K or 200K, like pay that off monthly or how much ever you can, right?
Mhm.
Try to pay that as much as you can actually because of the interest,
Okay.
And then once you're done paying off all your debts and stuff like that, you gotta know how to budget.
Mhm.
I mean, you gotta stop wasting money on stupid shit.
Mhm.
I know a lot of people, they want to hang out. I know a lot of people that hang out 2 to 3 times a week. Like I see in Instagram, like all my friends. I'll call them IG friends,
Yeah.
or my
yeah.
high school friends. But
Yeah.
they're mostly IG friends because we're not really close like that.
Right.
But I see them hanging out, drinking, partying, eating 2 to 3 times a week minimum.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Yo, you guys are probably dropping like 100 a day on that.
Yeah.
Imagine how much you could invest within that month. And I'm telling you, a lot of people spend money on dumb shit.
Mhm.
That's what pisses me off. So you gotta know how to budget. Is first, all the important things: your rent, your utility bills, your gym,
Mhm.
all the stuff that's important. You wanna pay that off.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wanna budget around that.
Mhm.
So whatever money you have left over, and if you don't have money left over, you gotta work more hours.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are lazy. A lot of people don't want to work, especially young kids like our age. They hate working.
Right.
They want to have fun and party. They can't do 60-hour shifts a week, even 50.
Yeah.
So find a way to make more money if you don't have enough money left over from budgeting, right?
Yeah.
So once you find out your budget, try to see how much you could spend a week for your fun time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you should have fun, but you shouldn't have a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like maybe have like a $70 budget for your fun time.
Okay.
70, 100 like once a week. So you're pretty much hanging out once a week.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
$100. $100 is a lot, I think. You could do good with 50.
Yeah.
But $50 budget to 100 is like where you could spend a week for
A
your
week.
fun
Oh,
thing.
okay.
So you have a budget. They're like,
Okay.
yo, this is my $100 and thing. And once you figure out your budget, I want you to start see how much you could spend into investing.
Mm-hmm.
Number one thing is you invest. Like you gotta figure out a way to put money into the market every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Minimum every 2 weeks. Whether it's 100, 200, or 500. You know?
Mhm.
Me, I do 500 every 2 weeks. So I'm
Mhm.
doing 1,000 a month to buy stocks. I have no excuses.
Okay.
You know? So like 500 for me is 500 to it might be a lot to a lot of people, might be a little to a lot of people. But I think 500 is where I could able to like it's good enough for me, for my
Yeah.
where I'm at. A lot of people, you guys should do like maybe 100 to 200 every 2 weeks. Invest into the market and
Yeah.
buy any stocks that's good. Find when you buy stocks, like me, I'm lazy. You know, I'm not really the type of person to be in a computer 9 to 5 like those day traders. You know, it's like a full-time job. I can't really do that. That's not me. So me, like, I'm a long-term investor. I'm safe. I'm scared to lose my money. I don't want to lose. Even if I lose like $500, $600, it hurts.
Yeah.
I hate losing that much. So you want to think long-term and you want to think safe.
Okay.
And when you think long-term, it's always safe than short-term. So you want to find companies that's, I say, like new and still growing.
Growth stocks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like high growth stocks, but like they're fairly new. They're not like really high. Like, you know, McDonald's is too high. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Don't invest in McDonald's, you know.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, nah. All those stuff is like out the window. Find company that's gonna grow.
Mhm.
You know, like Tesla. I don't want to say, man. I don't want to say my thing in
Yeah,
my
no, I feel you.
portfolio.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you a couple. All right, like Tesla is number one. All right, I know it's gonna hit. I know it's gonna hit 3 to 5K. You know,
Mhm.
even I'm buying like one Tesla share. It's like what, $300, $400.
Yeah.
I know in the future it's gonna hit like 5, 6K.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'm buying. I give you one more. I give you two more. I give you NIO is another EV company, and I give you Coinbase.
Mm.
Coinbase is another good company that's gonna be there long term.
Right.
So I give you those three. But yeah, that's what I think. Even if you could buy one share
Mm-hmm.
every 2 weeks, do it.
Yeah, it starts with a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what Sunny was saying. It's like the most important thing is that you start investing, whether it be like $100, $200, because it'll add up within a year.
Yeah, and you want to think like you want to keep these stocks for 5 to 10 years. All the stocks I'm buying, I'm holding it for 5 to 10 years. And within that 5 to 10 years, I was telling that thing is gonna grow like 10 to 20 times. So whatever account that I'm seeing right now, I'm like my stock portfolio. I'm hoping like in like 5, 10 years, it's gonna hit like $1 million or $5 million, just for
Okay.
doing nothing,
Right.
just for doing a little research and investing.
Mm.
So like within like 5, 10 years, my account's gonna blow up. I guarantee you.
That's affirmation right there, yo.
Yeah.
What we talked before in our previous podcast. You
That's
gotta
what I'm saying.
already think about the end goal.
Yeah, you gotta think about the end goal, think about long term, and invest.
Yeah.
Even if it's a little bit,
True.
do it. You know, it's gonna grow.
Mhm. I
So that's
feel you.
my thing.
Do you
So-
invest in like cryptocurrencies? Like,
No, actually, I used to be a fan of cryptocurrency. I probably have like 5%,
5% in cryptocurrency?
5%. Because man, crypto is kind of sketchy. It's not sketchy, but more like I don't think if China is able to ban it and it becomes completely useless. Like people's like, yo, you could use it for NordVPN. You know, you could hide your VPN. China could buy it. But thing is that the thing why they say crypto is gonna be so valuable is because we're gonna use it as currency. Like, but if China
Yeah.
is banned that completely, is like you can't really buy anything in McDonald's or Walmart or whatever. You know, it becomes useless.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. Like crypto is like be careful how much you invest. But I wouldn't say
Yeah.
invest a lot. Don't invest a lot. Invest in mostly like regular stocks.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll feel you 100%. Like, you know, we gotta understand that our monetary system is basically a barter. We use legal tenders like the dollar, and we either exchange it with the nation's currency, right? For example, if I was in China, I would just convert that to yuan. So like with cryptocurrency, the reason why I don't know with Chinese banning it, since China is such a big part of like population wise in terms of like population density, that's a hard hit on crypto. That's why like you saw the price of Bitcoin go from like 65,000 to down even up to $28,000. That's a huge like 50% like decline, you know? And like me personally right now I'm in school, so I'm paying off like a lot of like school debt and things like that. What's funny is I'm studying finance in school, so the things I'm studying is like finance theory and stuff like that, like corporate finance, and I'm taking those classes. And I understand that the way that Sonam is approaching his investments is through fundamentals. And if like fundamentals are basically like company outlooks and understanding, you know, balance sheets, statement of cash flows, understanding if this company is profitable or not, all of that ties into him making those certain decisions. You know, think about it, everyone could probably be a financial manager if they
that's
really
true,
know.
yeah.
You know, like
Because it's simple. People make it like it's too hard. It's
yeah,
not.
people feel like I feel like people do make it seem like it's too hard, but it's really not. It's a little overwhelming at first, like understanding ratios and all that. But at the end of the day, you find your niche within that sector, within the finance sector. Once you find like, okay, this is what I'm trading off of, like this is my base ground. Like, oh, I go off of this, I go off of it, either fundamentals, technicals, or you're just a day trader and you're scalping. It all depends on what your personality is. You know, a lot of that ties into play. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with what Sonam was saying, to reiterate, saving, right?
Yeah, so
Before
number
you
one-
can save,
yeah,
is
number one
get
is-
rid of that debt.
Pay off the debt. Yeah.
Pay up that debt. You know, whatever debt you have, get that out the window, because you're not gonna be able to move. You're not gonna be able to function with having debt like tied to your back.
Yeah.
And trust me, like when I sold my car. I used to have an FRS. A lot of people that do watch this video and know that I had a car and I sold that and I paid off some debts. Oh, the greatest feeling in the world. You feel like a free man, you know, because you're like, oh man, like if you had all this debt tied down to you, it's like you just can't maneuver. You know what I'm saying? So get rid of debt. Understanding that investing instills risk. So whatever you invest in, you just know for a fact that hey, this could go one or two ways. It could be gone, right? And or it could just go my direction.
Yeah.
Because number one, we all know that the market does not care about our feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could care less, you know? And Sonny said, trade what you can afford. So like trade what you have, you know, like $100, $200. That's a great start. Go ahead and do so.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So I also want to say like man, I was fudge.
You lost your train of thought.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all good. It's all good. Uh-huh.
I also want to say like think long term.
Uh-huh.
Always think long term. Stop thinking about quick money. Stop thinking about this. Think
Yeah.
about the future. Yo, what I have to do now. Do little steps. Do little things where you go, like, because in the future, I guarantee you, like, right now I'm planning to create another YouTube channel where I could help people see what stocks to buy. And I'm also gonna create like a Patreon where you guys could, because I'm writing everything down. I really want to get this going. Because I'm trying to help a lot of people out. And I'm also going to do like a challenge in the Patreon. So if you want to know my portfolio, if you want to know what stocks and trades I buy, because like all the stuff that I buy I know is going to do good. I guarantee you 10 years from now, how will it be? 35? 35, my account is going to be like 5 to 8 million. I guarantee you.
Okay.
I guarantee you. That's why
100%.
that's why I want to start this Patreon right now, so you guys could grow with me. So whatever thing I buy, even if I buy like 10 shares of like Tesla,
Yeah.
buy one, because if I make 8 million in 10 years and you invested like 10 to 20% of what you can,
Yeah.
you'll hit 2 to 3 million.
Yeah.
Which is still good, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like once I get everything going, I'm gonna show you my trades, and I do a lot of research. I don't only look at fundamentals. Like, yeah, there's a huge part I do fundamentals, because fundamentals is not too good because they'll show you like some reports show you like, oh, they're losing money every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like Amazon lose money for 10 years. The first,
Right.
like the first 6 years they was losing money,
Mm-hmm.
but they was still a good company.
Right.
And after that, 6, 7, 8 years, then they start blowing up.
Mm.
But thing is that doesn't make them a bad stock. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
That's why don't follow it too much on fundamental. But that's a technique I do
Mhm.
that I learned. So I'm gonna show you guys probably in my other YouTube channel.
Okay. All
and
right.
stuff like that.
I'm excited. I'm excited to
Check.
see this YouTube channel.
Yeah. So you gotta pay to see my portfolio, and then
Yeah.
of course you gotta pay to see my thing because I do a lot of research on it. So,
Okay. All
and
right.
I'm also you're gonna grow with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
That's the thing,
That's
yeah.
gonna be down below for sure, man. You know.
Yeah. In
But
the future, yeah.
other than your portfolio, what books have you read to like help you on your investment journey, like your financial journey? Like, what books do you think?
Oh man, I haven't read any investment books right now, but I've got a couple over there.
Mm-hmm.
What is that thing?
Trading in the Zone. I see one trading.
And trading in the zone is good.
Mhm.
It helps you about what I like about trading in the zone. It doesn't really tell you about like what to buy or how to buy this or how to buy that. It tells you about all mindset about the market, your feelings. Because I know with the market is like very emotional. People get emotional.
Yeah.
You know, they get really emotional. They want to take everything out. They're scared. They're like, what if I just take minus 200? People get scared. That's how people lose money. Me,
Right.
I don't get scared at all.
Mhm.
You know, I see my bank account like almost negative, like 40,000.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh man. But like in my head, I'm like, it's good. It's just a market
Yeah.
correction, you know? So I'm chilling. But now it's going back up. It's slowly going back up. It's like, it happens, you know?
Yeah.
And
Understandable.
stocks is not not even that hard. It's just understanding the company. People think that, you gotta know when to buy this or that. It's like I could care less when to buy it or not.
Yeah.
There's never a good time, and there's like you never time them. There's a saying that you don't time the market. You know, there's you just invest. I forgot the saying.
Okay,
It hit different. But yeah, that's it. You said reading books, right?
Yeah. No, reading books for me, like when I got on my investment journey, I started reading books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, which was
Oh, yeah.
actually like not even an investment book. It was like more of like real estate, and it was just getting your mind right. Like again, what Sonny was saying, it's like you gotta be emotionless when it comes down to things like this. Like you gotta detach your emotions from your money, because if you're afraid to lose your money, you're not gonna make no money. Scared money don't make no money. You know what I'm saying? So like that one is a good book. It's a good read by I forgot the author. Robert Kiyosaki was the author. Second one I would recommend for traders, because I'm mostly a trader and I love like trading intraday stuff. I look at the higher time frames and then I look at the intraday stuff, you know. So the Turtle Trader is a good book, and also Think and Grow Rich. Turtle Trader was if I could like really summarize it within like 30 seconds, it's about a group of people that saw an ad on a newspaper, and they were saying that this trader was able to teach these group of traders how to trade just like him and be profitable and successful just like him, in which they did. And now this Turtle Trader, the person who created the Turtle Trading Academy, I think he stopped teaching now. But he just goes to prove and show that, you know, with the right mindset, with the right mentorship, anybody can do it. You know, don't set limits on yourself ever.
Yeah.
You know, break your limits, break your barriers, you know.
Yeah.
And then Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon. I believe it's Napoleon Hill, if I'm not mistaken.
Think and Grow
Think and Grow Rich. I think so.
Yeah, Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill,
I
yeah.
have
So
that, yeah.
Think and Grow Rich is a really great read as well, you know. So those are some of the books that I would recommend.
Also, The Intelligent Investor.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin
yeah.
Graham.
Benjamin Graham. That's a
another one.
big one. That's like, that should be like the first book you read, because it's very big and thick. It's like dumb thick. It's like, how much? Like 700 pages
Yeah, I buy everything off
off a thing, off Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
iBook.
I have the actual book when it's like old and stuff, but it's thick, like dumb thick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those are the books that I would recommend. And yeah, moving on from that, you know, opportunity cost. Like, what are you willing to give up in order to attain something else, right? Are you willing to give up option A in order to acquire option B, or vice versa?
That's
you know?
like day trading.
Yeah, no, in life in general, like, what are you willing to give up? If you're really trying to, get your investments right, you know, are you willing to give up time from your friends, from your family, you know, hanging out from them and actually committing and doing this? Or are you going to just, you know, I'm a half-ass it and then just, you know, just like go 50-50. You can't go 50-50 in anything. Has to be 100% full commitment, you know? So.
Yeah, and then, like investing is it's not that hard. You could learn, like I learned most of the things on like fundamental trading on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And reading books, yeah, it gives you an understanding. I should read like maybe 1 to 2 books because I already read like 2-3 books on stocks, and most of my information came from YouTube, from learning from other people how they trade. So yeah, if you don't like reading, then watch YouTube videos. There's a whole bunch. Yeah,
it depends on what type of learning you are. Is there like a specific YouTuber that you would say like, okay, people should
I like
go check
Meet
out?
Kevin. Meet Kevin, yeah, and the one guy is that I actually follow him on Patreon is George Perez. That's where I got most of the stocks information from him.
Okay.
So he has a Patreon and stuff like that. He does the same thing, and I'm like, I follow his thing. Like I pay $25 a month.
Right.
You know, but I'm getting information, valuable information, what trades he make. So his trading is like whatever trade he makes, he let us know.
Right.
He doesn't say like, do it. He say, hey guys, I'm making this trade. I'm buying this because of this, that. The
reason
they have like this coming up, blah blah blah. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna go up, so he buys it. So he also thinks long term.
Oh, okay. And I also want to point this out for those of you guys that are watching this video and you guys are bashing on, oh, why are you trying to profit off of a signal service? It's not a signal service. It's totally different. It's for you to, first of all, if you can't afford $20 or $25 a month, get the hell out of this video, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get away from investing, bro. You can't even afford $20 to $25 a month. That's like terrible.
And for like information that's gonna help you grow.
Exactly.
You spend $25 on like a drink.
You spend exactly like you spend $25 on even a meal that you probably do a day. So if you guys really can't just put $25 down a month, you know, and we're talking about a little money right here. There's some people that charge like $100 a month, $200, $500 a month for you just to attain those valuable information that you could probably, once you hear it, you're like, oh snap, I knew this.
Yeah,
you know,
because you think you're paying $25 for information, but you're not thinking about the time that person put in from reading, from understanding, from losing money from the market, and him actually doing it. So you're paying little money for stuff you don't really have to do. That's why, like when I started getting into investing, I followed George Perez, and I learned so much from him that even I don't follow him, like I don't watch his trades like that anymore. But I still support him. That's why I'm still paying that $25 because I'm like, yo, I learned a lot from it. If anything, he should be charging me like $1,000, $10,000, the amount of money he made. He got
help you make it.
Yeah. So it's like
that makes sense. Yeah, and for me, like I remember when I first got started into trading, I had to follow somebody. So I had one of my boys that when we were doing network marketing long time ago. His name is Jose. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out for helping me out and getting me out of the trenches. Him and a close, not a friend of mine from high school, Klotzen used to, you know Klotzen, right? And he did Forex, which is different from like trading stocks and whatnot. But he did foreign exchange, and bro, like the stuff that he put me on into, I was like, whoa, it was like mind opening, you know. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you 100%. Controlling your emotions is key. And risk management. We'll talk about that in another video. Yeah. But risk management, just keep that in mind. Risk management is very, very important. You know? So we don't want to gamble out here. That's not the point. It's investing long term, like what Sonam said. Long term. You know? Yeah. So all right, let's regress. We'll regress from this and get away from the finance anyway.
Next topic, I want to talk about how to build credit.
Okay.
I found a secret.
Okay.
I don't think nobody does it or no one gave that information because I looked on right now, like recently, yesterday night, I was like, oh man, I could come up with like another topic of how to build credit. And I was looking on YouTube, like how to build credit. Yeah. They give you the basic information, but there's a technique to it that banks look at. But I'm going to get that deep into next video.
So
but
that's probably
a technique.
Two videos from now. Two videos from now. So
it's crazy.
You'll be expecting that. So expect that on the next podcast. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you guys haven't already, you guys reached this far, hit that subscribe, you know? So, regress. Let's hit on something new. What have you been doing? What's news? What's new in the news? You know? I got some theories I'm going to tell you later. Okay. But maybe.
I have no theories today.
You have no theories today? I have a little theory, but.
Oh, yeah. You know what I've been addicted to on Instagram? I've been what's
Some OnlyFans.
no Instagram. He keeps on popping up. Hasbullah, the little kid, Mini Khabib. Hasbullah.
Him. Yeah.
The young kid. He looks young, but he's like 18.
Yeah. Oh, he's 18.
Yeah, he's 18.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, I've been addicted to watching
Okay.
him. But I'm telling you, like, I was watching him, right? I'm like, this kid is funny, and he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't you notice that?
Yeah. I've seen him.
Yo,
seen
the
him.
person, like, I don't know, but like, they got good marketing
Mm.
tactics.
Yeah.
Cause now he's just popping up all over my feed.
I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna fight this dude named Abdul Zarzak. It's
Another
like
smaller guy.
yeah, another smaller guy. I think he's 17. But yo, they're making money, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's always up. Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
That's good, bro.
I've been addicted to watching him.
just
I
watching.
like,
him?
I like watching him. I follow him on Instagram and stuff like that. I'm like, this kid is entertaining.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's why I followed him.
Oh, snap, bro. Nah, there's nothing but that. There's nothing been coming up on Snapchat or anything on Twitter.
Man, you
Besides-
still on Snapchat?
Yeah,
I think
I'm on
Snapchat. People that have Snapchat, Snapchat.
Yeah.
That's like the what you doing there?
I just do it. Just I
It's
just
like
do it for
ugly
my
kids.
friends.
It's like freaking pedophile.
Nah, I don't think pedophile in what way? Why do you say so?
I think I'm sure a lot of pedophiles is on Snapchat. It's
What's
like a
your
6 second
reasoning?
video. You can't really rewatch the video and stuff like that. It's like weird. I don't like
Really?
that. Yeah, I
You
think
never
that's what
liked-
James Charles was
On Snapchat?
on Snapchat, messaging like freaking 16-year-old boys and shit.
That's how you. I mean, Snapchat does have a news section, so I'm in there for like the news and stuff.
Mm.
Like they have like little segments where they have like the what is that? The Julians, where like the young basketball. I like to watch the
Oh
Julians.
yeah,
where,
they
like-
have news. Yeah. I
Yeah, so
remember.
they have that in Snapchat. So that's why I'm like, oh, I watched that a little bit. They have like little stories that they put on Vice because I follow Vice a lot, and Vice has some stories that that they post on Snapchat. So that's what I use Snapchat for. I don't know about the whole pedophilia thing. That's not. I mean, I
No,
never
I'm just saying
heard of
like I'm not saying everyone that's on it is pedophile.
Right,
I'm saying like
uh-huh.
I think most pedophiles is on
use Snapchat or that platform. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Remember
most
Chris
pedophile-
Chris D'Eli, the comedian?
Nah.
It was like I think like a year ago.
Huh.
But it was like he's a comedian. I think he has a podcast also.
Okay.
And then he looked like a creep because he's like his eyes like
Yeah.
man wide, you know.
Okay.
He's like almost he talks like this. It's scary.
Mm.
And then he got like sexual claims that he's like targeting like young girls,
Mm.
like not like young, but more like 17,
right.
16.
You slide into that Snapchat DMs.
Yeah, my son
Slide
going.
into IG DMs. Everything is.
And he was on
everything's out there.
Snapchat and everything.
Yeah.
I remember there was because there was a meme where it was like, oh man, some young girl probably has like a picture of me naked somewhere like they have somewhere.
Okay.
And then, like 4 months later, like all the girls came out. Like most girls, like oh, like this guy been messaging me.
Oh.
And this guy has a family. I think it's like 30 something.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
See, I mean, it comes to bite you in the ass if you do stuff like that. But that's depending on the person. I mean, he does such shit
I
like
think
that,
it's like
bro.
it's a brain thingy.
Yeah, no, it's a
You know?
mental thing. It's a mental state that they have to get.
You know, it's a
checked
brain wire.
out. Mm.
Like I want young girls.
Yeah, that's probably. I don't know.
I mean,
Something
I'm
that
attracted
happens.
to like older.
Older females.
Older.
How old are we talking about here? Like 50?
No, I mean, honestly, I just like mature. I would just want someone mature,
Spiritual level. Okay.
like understanding.
Okay.
You know, because I know there's a lot of people like a lot of girls my age,
Mhm.
that's like really like immature.
Yeah. Oh man, there's a ton, bro.
So much.
So yeah.
Like immature. Like I can't even like. Yeah, you're pretty and everything, but it's like, that's it.
Yeah.
You're just pretty. You know.
Yeah, like keep a conversation going, bro. Like, damn, bro, all you talking about is how you work at the strip club or that shit you went out and you drank a bottle of Henny with your friends. Like, damn, that's not, let's talk business. Let's talk about rental properties. Let's talk about something, let's talk about creating something, We're all artists in this world, to be
Mhm.
honest, This is our medium, So I feel you. Speaking about, these female accusations, bro, I felt like I've been seeing a lot of news recently on Britney Spears and how Britney Spears, like, there's this whole activist group with like free Britney, and I feel bad for the woman, because you're always out there in dealing with paparazzis and you're having mental breakdowns because like fame and fortune is good and all, but like what it does to your mental health is like, it's like mesmerizing, you know, it's torturing to you, you know. So there's this whole thing with like Britney Spears, how she was under conservatorship. And what, if I could explain that simply, conservatorship is basically you're not able to handle your own actions. You're not able to do your own actions. You're not able to make certain wise decisions. So you become the conservatee, and you have a conservator, which is someone that's watching over you, yeah, and makes your decision for you, which is her father. So Britney Spears' father, for the past like 13 years or so, I think they found this out back in 2009. So with the whole Britney Spears story is that her father was making her decisions and whatnot, and she just felt drained. She's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just feel like I'm being pushed by my father. This is not the true me. You know, I feel bad for her because, you know, this is Britney Spears, like a celebrity. So, and if it's already happening right now to a celebrity, like you could imagine all the other regular normal people that's under conservatorship, because you got to understand, conservatorship is appointed from a judge. So it's like, it's hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if a judge appoints you, like, oh, you're supposed to, you know, your decisions is going to be made by this person, this adult, the conservator, like, bro, like, you're going to have to go back to court to get rid of that appointment from the judge, you know? And that's why I feel so bad. Like, when I heard about it, I was like, yo, I would never, ever, you know, be a conservator. I mean, unless you're, like, really mentally challenged.
I think I heard about that. I think it happened because like they said that she was like mentally ill. Because I think that's the only way someone could do that.
Yeah. No, I understand. But, you know, obviously, like, I felt like they abused her. You know what I'm saying? Abused her in the sense that they took, like, for example, she just, I think, had a mental breakdown. And that mental breakdown, they abused it in the sense that, okay, since she had a mental breakdown, now I need to be in charge of her finances. I need to be in charge of her real estate. Bro, she just had one mental breakdown. Maybe even a couple. But, like, you have no right as a father, bro, to do that to your own child. Like, that's like not, that's out of the bounds of ethics.
Wait,
like,
so the issue is like she can't.
she doesn't
can't-
make her own decisions
Not anymore.
at all.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, but that's the thing with Britney Spears, you know, and I just pray for her. Like, what can you do besides, you know, a person like me and those of you guys that do support Britney? The most you can do is pray for her and just get the message out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just make it realize to people, like,
But
yo, guys.
is he doing anything messed up to her? Like she just can't get it back.
No, she just, like, all the decisions that she wants to make, like, independently, she can't.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see.
Like, imagine if your dad has a control of like $20-30 million of your money,
Yeah,
and you
that's
can't
crazy.
use it. You're like, oh, you're only allowed to spend $10,000 a week. I mean, I know $10,000 a week is like a lot to some of us, you know, but like for someone to like have control of your possessions, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like
Damn.
she's getting milked,
OD.
you know. Other than getting milked, yo, I don't know if you guys, Pop Smoke dropped an album
Oh yeah, how was it?
recently. Bro, I was so hyped, bro. You know what? I was so hyped at the fact that Pop Smoke, Posthumous has an album. But if I was to be 100% true to myself, I feel like they should have stopped with the previous album. I feel like they should have. I feel like this one was an album where it was like, bro, like, you recycled most of his verses, you know? And you're just trying to, like, milk him out like that. I don't think that's
Because
right.
They're doing it for the money, right?
They're doing it for the money, you know. I understand. As a label, they do that. They just suck the living life out of the artist, you know. Let him rest in peace, number one, right? Number two, at least all the money that you're milking, give it to the family, bro. Give it to Pop Smoke's brother, his mom, his dad, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones that need it the most. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I know the music industry is like messed up.
yo, music industry is definitely messed up. If you're up there already, bro, they'll make you be like, feel like you're back to down dirt again. You know, like, hey, listen, you work for us, blah, blah, blah. This is the contracts, like tons and tons of contracts, you know. But I mean, I haven't gotten like a crazy placement yet, so I wouldn't know crazy enough. But like from the stories that I've heard, yeah, man.
Yeah.
There's like 2 songs that I love from the Pop Smoke album, which is 30 with featuring Busy Banks. I love that song. And then Brush 'Em. Brush 'Em is like a crazy. I love that song because like I know it was out on SoundCloud and YouTube, but it was never on Spotify. So I feel like once you're on Spotify, it's like that blue check mark on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like, oh, you're certified, verified, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel like when it comes down to that. But you know what? At the end of the day, I do respect Pop Smoke, and I do respect Victor. But guys, like I think if another album came out, I'd be like, yo, that's
That's it,
too
stop,
much.
right?
Stop, bro. Other than that, yeah. You ready for my conspiracy theories?
Wait, not yet. I want to hear it at the end. Let's do it at the end.
Okay.
But yo, I just want to get this. This is more of a rant,
Uh-huh.
cause I watch podcasts, right? So Logan Paul came out with a podcast yesterday. I think it was with Aiden Ross, and I noticed a lot of like famous people or rich people, like millionaires that already have millions. They're able to like go to Paris right now if they want without hesitation. They could take a bunch of people with them.
Yeah.
A lot of these rich people, one thing I hate when they say money won't make you happy. Because a lot of them, because this podcast, I'm like, I hate when people is like, oh, that like, you know how they say like, money don't make you happy. Like money won't make you happy if you have it. And it's not like it won't fix all of your problems. I'll tell you one thing, like, you can't say that to an average person.
Mm-hmm.
There's a millionaire, there's probably like 1% of you that's a millionaire, you don't know. I barely know anyone that's a millionaire, and for you to say that, what do you think about when someone tells you, hey, like money is not
like a problem?
No, money won't make you happy.
The way I would answer is this. I know money wouldn't make you happy, but I'd rather have more money and problems than money problems.
Yeah.
Does
That's
that
what I'm
make
saying. Like
sense?
you can't when one thing, the celebrities and all these famous people that already has money, you gotta stop saying that shit to the average person, because a lot of your average people that's watching your channel is average people
Yeah.
that wants to grow.
Right.
So they want to know insight from you. I'll tell you, this is my advice to everyone: do your best, do your hardest to make as much money as you can.
Yeah.
Be financially stable. You're able to be good. You're able to go on vacation whenever you want.
Yeah.
Everyone should chase that. Yes, I know it won't make you happy, but it will solve most of your problems. It will save you from your debt, from feeling some type of way, your ego.
Yeah.
You're able to buy a car, have a nice place. Chase the bag first. That's my number one advice: is focus on money.
Okay.
Make as much money as you want,
Yeah.
or as you can. And then whatever problems you have, balance things out. Once you start making money, you could balance things out.
Yeah.
You have enough money where you could just take a break from work. Because I know a lot of people that go to their 9-to-5 jobs because they have to pay their bills. Some people can't do that. Some people, most people can't like stop working because they're not financially stable. I know they want to be able to do other things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Make as much as money you can, build passive income, and then you can start working on how to be happy.
Okay.
Your fitness, like.
Yeah.
And of course, do that on the way when you're making money, but like you could balance things out at the end. Do it at the end.
Yeah. I had a whole conversation with my sister's boyfriend yesterday, and the conversation goes like this. We was passing by Harlem, I believe, uptown Manhattan, and I brought out a point. I was like, yo, I think the black community are like, they could be really powerful in a way, or they could be really like, how can you say this? They could be like financially free, right? Because here's the thing, like the black community, they live in government housing, right? All these projects that are help assist them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the problem with them is their mentality is so off target. They just, like you said, like they live that, that rat race where it's like, okay, I work and I'm comfortable. I don't want to do anything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with paying $200 or $300. I mean, I don't know how government housing works, like in terms of how much they pay rent, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, you have all this money. Like, the first thing you need to do is get out the hood. You get what I'm saying? Get out the hood. And at the same time, if you're in the hood, right? If you're in the projects, yo, you have to have that selfless mind. Meaning, I'm living here, right? I'm not going to take a shit where I live. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm gonna take care of my community, right? For example, like I don't know, like brush it up, like make it nicer. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like make it a place that like for the next person that comes in, it'll be they'll be like, okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna come in with the intent of respect. Like I'm gonna treat this with respect. Because when I'm doing Uber Eats and I'm passing by and I end up in the hood. Oh my goodness, bro! These elevators, bro. These
Yeah.
staircases, bro.
They stink,
It's
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like it stinks like piss, shit, smoke,
Mhm.
weed, blunts on the ground. Like, like take care of it. I
Yeah.
feel like if I were to give a message to the black community, that would be it. Learn to take care of one another.
I'll tell you one thing though. Most black communities, they're off of themselves.
Yeah.
They're never like. They never like They never help one each other. It's like it's only me and my family.
Yeah.
It's never like we all grow together.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but there's I'll tell you one thing. A lot of black communities, they're woke.
Yeah.
They're woke.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when I used to work in Brooklyn,
No.
a lot of them were woke.
Right.
They knew the type of situation they are in, and what they had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have to work 10 times harder than an average white man,
Mm-hmm.
because they're black, which sucks. But they know what they had to do. A lot of these black communities, that's woke, have a real estate property, has driving a Mercedes, run a store business, a health food store.
Right.
They always, and then when it comes down to health, they're like on top of the game.
Yeah.
One of the fittest people I met. That's what I have to say.
Yeah. For
It's
me,
crazy.
it's like it's crazy.
But it's different where they're at. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I could be the last person, and you could bash me on this. Maybe I don't have a say in it because I've never lived in the hood. I've lived in an area where it's like, take care of one another. I live with my parents, so it's like, like for me, like I've never experienced actually living in the hood and how it's like. There's times though where I'm like, black culture living in the hood is like, for example, like you do music, right, and you have a lot of people supporting you. At least that's what I see in videos. A lot of these people, a lot of these gang members, like supporting one another. I don't know if that's their true intentions. You never know. But the way that they portray themselves, like, you got a group of fellow black men just, rapping, which is cool. Like, it's fine. And then a group of people just behind them, like, giving him, like, like hyping him up and blah, blah. That's what I like. But let's take that support and hype from those videos, right, and bring it to your community, is what I'm trying to say. If that makes any sense, But I'm pretty sure people are gonna comment down below.
Yeah, I feel like also
so-
a lot of these black celebrities, they gotta woke the people that look up to them.
Of course.
They gotta wake them up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you're living in a harsh situation. You're gonna work hard, you know. So yeah, like I said, like you might have to work 10 times harder
Yeah.
than an average white person,
Right.
But you know what you have to do.
Yeah.
And if you just make excuses all day,
Yeah.
then you're not gonna go nowhere.
gonna go
But if
nowhere.
you just gotta do it, I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be hard, but you just gotta do it.
Yeah.
That's my only advice.
That's the only. Okay.
And be woke. Like a lot of black people that don't know they're woke.
Okay.
They know what to eat. They know what they're like the fittest,
Mm-hmm.
healthy. They know about like diets. They know about like sea moss. They know about what they have to drink in the morning.
Yeah.
They know about apple cider vinegar. They know strictly about the
On
health.
top of their game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they know like, yo, we used to live in a projects.
Yeah.
You don't see anything healthy there.
Mm-hmm.
You see like a chicken store, a pizza place,
Right.
like a
Right.
quick deli is like all unhealthy food, fast food, which is messed up. That's why the government puts them there.
Yeah. System.
It's a system. So you
Yeah.
gotta find a way to get out that system.
True.
You gotta know like, hey, all this stuff they put me is easy food.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy my own food. I'm gonna cook everything at home.
Yeah.
And you'll save more money and you'll be 10 times healthier.
Yeah.
And even Asian people gotta do that thing too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Asian people, when it comes to like health,
Right.
they're not on top of the game.
Right. True.
You
And I
know?
know I said the black community, but also the Hispanic community is like that too. But it's not. I just.
I'll tell you one thing about Hispanic communities. They're close to each other.
Yeah, that's the
They help
difference.
each
I would
other.
say.
That's the difference.
Oh,
They're not really selfish.
Mm-hmm.
They always look out for one another.
They're selfless, to be honest. They
Yeah.
really like. They're more about that. What people see on Instagram, that Don Toretto family. They're about family.
And like I know,
bro.
like even in Brooklyn, like when I used to work in a health food store, like they come up, we talk, we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you're not used to living in projects. Like he told me, he's like, yo, they're very like, a lot of like the mentality is like, they don't really care for one another. It's like, it's only me, this and that. They're not really like helpful with one another. The egos are high.
Yeah.
But like you gotta find a way to like break out of that. Find
That's
a
true.
group of people that you could grow with.
Exactly. Even if it's even if it's a few, like 2 to 3, even if it's one, just find a group and find yourself like knowing that you're in a harsh condition, you're in a harsh situation. Get yourself out of there. But yeah, that's just my take and on the conversation that I had with my sister's boyfriend. So
yeah.
But other than that, do you have anything else left to say before I go on with my conspiracy theories?
No, I think that's it.
No? All right. So, here goes my conspiracy theories. I have 2, right? And I think you know one of them, which is the Chuck E. Cheese one. And I remember we did a video about it a long time ago for your YouTube channel. And so the conspiracy theory is basically this. The pizza that Chuck E. Cheese uses, right, is reused from previous customers.
Yeah.
So basically all the pizza, like, because obviously, like, I've eaten Domino's pizza before, and I've eaten Pizza Hut, Papa John's. Bro, the shape of the pizza, the circle, is always sliced perfectly in 8s. It looks perfect. It looks like a freshly fed pizza. But then when you see Chuck E. Cheese pizza, it's like one slice is a little bit bigger, the other slice is smaller, and it looks so disproportionate,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, oh snap, I think Chuck E. Cheese does that, bro. They reuse the previous slices from a previous customer that came and sat down, and then they just reheat it and then serve it, yo.
Yeah.
Like, what are the ethics code when it comes down to that?
I don't know. That's crazy.
It's like, bro,
It's good though.
It is good. I'm not gonna lie,
pizza
I've
good.
tasted it. The pizza is good. No, it's subpar. Out of a 10, maybe like a 6.
Nah, like an 8 or 9. I
Nah,
think.
8 and 9. I'm talking about like fresh pizza. Like, not even to me, Papa John's and like Domino's is like an 8.
No, hell no.
An 8, bro.
Compared to Chuck E. Cheese, Domino's and them is like 6.
Compared to Chuck E. Cheese, nah, get the out of here, bro. That's not it, bro. Never that, bro. I would rather prefer Domino's or Pizza Hut over Chuck E. Cheese. 100%. 100%. Because they're made for that, bro. And those pizzas for kids, So,
yeah.
But that's one of the conspiracy theories. Second conspiracy theories are, do you know how many pigeons there are in New York City?
No.
A lot.
A lot.
All right, let me
There's a
just
lot.
put out a vague number. A lot, So there's a lot of pigeons in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
So back in the 70s, they're saying that, well, right now they're saying that the birds are fake. And that's the whole theory with this whole pigeons, that the birds are fake and they're not actually real. Because when was the last time you saw a bird dead? Like just laying down on the ground?
Recently.
Recently? When was this?
Like when I do Uber Eats.
You seen a bird die?
Yeah.
But is it like, okay,
I don't see. I just see like a body.
a body? Okay. Do you
Like
see
you
blood
gotta
or
run-
anything?
You see like them run over.
Run over, right? Sometimes I don't see the blood. I'm like, wow, that's weird, But I just pay no mind to it,
Yeah.
So there's this thing that they're saying that the birds are fake, number one. And back in the 70s, 1972, I believe, there was a CIA agent, Eugene Price,
Yeah.
who was he was tasked to an assignment called Water the Country. So water the country means that he got rid of all the birds, right? And mind you, back in the 70s, they had this thing called the Cold War. And people that that know history, so Cold War was between the United States and Russia, and we were just talking. We didn't actually like fight one another. It was just more of like, what is that word called? Like we just had aggression for one another. So we were just like, oh, I'm gonna bomb you, but we don't actually bomb people. You know what I'm saying? It was just a word war.
Yeah.
So they had that back in the 70s. So basically what they did was US was scared, and US had to imply some type of like surveillance in the United States from like Russian spies.
Mhm.
So they used pigeons, right?
Yeah.
So the pigeons died, and then they have these fake pigeons that are used as surveillance. And then think about it. Why do you think that pigeons are on the wires? Why do you think? Just because they're just trying to chill there?
They're trying to shit there.
They're charging, bro.
They're charging. Oh
They're
shit.
charging, bro.
Yo, I just noticed that.
They sit there and they charge.
Yeah, and they take
You
a
know?
shit on you.
Obviously, they're going to take a crap, but they charge, bro.
Yo, oh wow.
That's crazy, yeah,
I'm surprised
bro.
they don't get shot.
I'm surprised too,
They're,
bro.
They're electronic. That's what.
Yeah,
they
they're
get shot.
electronic, bro. I'm telling you, that's crazy. That's one of the
Nah,
conspiracies.
I hate
yeah.
pigeons.
Yeah, me personally, I
hate
don't mind them,
pigeons. Nah, they're no.
but
They're
yeah.
they're waste. But
They're
I know
waste.
they clean up like they eat like garbage.
Yeah.
They eat whatever. So they clean up the streets. Clean out the garbage.
They're part of the Department of
They're called flying rats.
Ah, I see.
You know we have rats.
Yeah. And then you
No,
got the
useless. They
pigeons.
just eat garbage.
Yeah.
Same with pigeon. Flying rats. It's useless. Flying though.
Yeah, but that's my conspiracy theory.
Mm.
I mean, that's it for today, bro.
Yep. I got one question, bro.
Yes.
Quick. Do quick. 30
Uh-huh.
seconds. Where you? What do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself as a billionaire, not a millionaire.
I've been in
A
10 years.
billionaire in 10 years.
Realistically,
Realistically,
be realistic.
okay. I see myself as a millionaire.
Okay.
You know, I see myself having rental properties, and I also see myself graduating with a master's in finance.
Okay.
I've already seen myself establishing a firm where I do have traders working under me,
Okay.
and yeah, my mom and parents are all set. They're not even in United States anymore. They're in Indonesia. They're chilling,
Mm-hmm.
and me having some churches. Because let me
Okay.
tell you about churches sometime down the line. But churches, you'll know. Churches are good. Yeah, you know. But yeah, that's how I see
Okay,
myself.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
In 10 years, I probably see myself definitely a millionaire.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be realistic because billionaire is like.
That's top dog.
This is
But you never don't be
difference.
afraid to shoot for the stars.
Yeah, but I'm being realistic because billionaire, you gotta create something big,
Right.
you know.
Okay.
But I see myself becoming a millionaire, having a bunch of properties. That's number one. Having a bunch of health food stores, and probably like definitely I'm gonna see myself in Baton.
Okay.
Uh,
Living there?
not like having a house there,
Okay.
but at the same time like helping most of the kids there,
Okay.
fixing better roads and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and giving out to most
Okay.
of them. Yeah,
That's good. That's
especially
good.
I'm focused on that too.
I
Helping
feel
out
you.
the Bhutanese community.
Yeah. Always give back. That's always
Yeah.
the thing, you know. You can have all this money in the world, but if you're not giving back, then
Yeah.
what's the point, you know? What's your purpose? That's it. What's your purpose?
Yep.
Find it.
That's true. I just want to see that. So clip this. In 10 years, you're gonna see this. On
Bet.
just 10 years or my 10 years.
All right, 10 years.
That's
I'm
gonna be
clip it for
crazy,
sure.
right?
It's gonna be in
Imagine
DUMO
10 years
Clips.
imagine 10 years
We
down the
watch
line.
this online.
You're like, there's like someone creates a clip. What do you see for 10 years?
Yeah.
And we're doing the same exact what you said.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy, right?
I'm telling you, bro.
That's why I wanted to get out the way.
Okay.
So
I see.
we'll have it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. Thank you so much. Yo, hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make
Yes,
sure
sir.
to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Make sure to follow us on DUMO Clips. There's all the short versions where you want to do it, and where you want to like if you don't want to watch 1 hour long videos, you could
Yeah.
take like clips and watch it, see what you want to learn from there. But yeah, start investing, start saving.
Thank you for watching the podcast. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next podcast.
Yep. See you
DUMO.
Peace.